Dear Diary, today I tuned the NC1 Miata. If you don't know, this is said to be the worst Miata. Overweight, underpowered, but sadly as a fat American myself, this is the only Miata that I can fit in. To prove once and for all that even the fat ones can be fun, I unlocked the potential of the worst Miata with a simple reprogramming of the ECU. Let's go test drive this thing. It's a ton of fun. I'm very excited about it. Let's get started. Now we're gonna test it out. Today we're gonna go over the ECUtek software and what it did to the Mazda Miata. Now the first thing I want to talk about is launch control. And if we want to adjust our launch control RPM, we simply push the clutch in and adjust with this setting here. And you'll notice that it's going up and down in increments of 500 RPM. And if I want to do more fine increments with that, I would go into the app. Yeah, it's at 4,000 now. If I adjust it to 7,000, we're at 7,000 now. So the app is really cool because it allows me to fine tune the launch control. Now in order to activate the launch control, I hold the clutch down and press on the gas. Now we're gonna test it out. All right, so that's about 60 miles an hour. And you can tell that the car has woken up quite a bit. That is not a normal NC1. The engine revs out to 7,400 now. I can also flat foot shift, and I'll show you that in a second. Right there I was not flat foot shifting, but I can do a quicker acceleration run if I flat foot shift. I would estimate if we had an empty tank and a grippy tarmac, I could probably get this thing to go to 0 to 60 in about 6 seconds. That's about what it feels like. It's a major improvement just from the tune. It's actually shocking. The other cool features with this are the data logging. There's also a performance analyzer which does your 0 to 100 kilometers an hour. Right now, I can't get the car to hook up very well. It has wheel hop or wheel spin, and that's hilarious because I didn't expect that from this car, but it will launch pretty good. I'll show you some videos of different RPMs. You'll notice that when it does have the wheel hop, the shifter is bouncing around a lot, and I already put polyurethane engine mounts in here, but I really need to put some solid diff mounts in here. So when I do the limited slip diff, I'm gonna put some solid diff mounts in there. All right, so the launch control is not a good idea with the dog in the car, so we're just gonna show you how the other features work. The other feature that this has, of course, is flat foot shifting, and what it is if I have the accelerator all the way floored and then I push the clutch in, it will hold the RPM wherever it's at. So if I'm right here, clutch in, it's holding the RPM, and then I shift. Holds the RPM, and then I shift. And the thing about that is I'm obviously not supposed to hold the RPM that long there. I'm just demonstrating it for you. But the idea is that I can just rip off the shifts. And then the final feature that I want to show you that this does is it will auto blip. So as I'm braking and I hit the clutch, it will do a little blip. And you can see that it's not a very effective blip. I'm not a huge fan of this feature. So again, brakes on, I hit the clutch. It kind of works sometimes like that, and then sometimes it doesn't work very well. But I prefer to heel toe shift the car, to be honest. It's much smoother with a heel toe shift because I know what RPM I need to be in. That is it with the ECUtek. Those are all the main features. It's very cool what it did to the car. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure that you enjoy your car.